Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. A man's eye review. Let's react to something new.
What's the worst thing a man can do during sex?
The worst? I don't know. I've never had sex. Either have I.
You guys aren't virgins.
Yeah, we have.
That's the right answer, though. Okay.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Because again, you don't want to be out here talking about your sexual endeavors on camera, ladies, gents as well. We don't need to be disclosing everything that we got going on in the bedroom. That's the problem. Everybody wants to talk about what they're doing in the bedroom. When has that become like okay
What,
in
why
public?
haven't you done it yet?
We're very religious. We're saving ourselves.
For marriage?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I don't believe this. I don't think anyone else does, but still, at least when their parents see this video, they won't be ashamed.
Now be honest with me.
I mean,
When you come out to the clubs in Miami, especially, and you dress how you dress, do you think?
Dress how I dress.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I'm saying exactly how you are right now.
Which means implying what?
Well, let me finish the question.
he he said when you come out in Miami and you dressed how you dressed, right?
Do you think?
Dress how I dress.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I'm saying exactly how you are right now.
Which means implying what?
Well, let me finish the question. Okay.
I would just like you to express details on what you
You dress like hoes.
said.
What details are you interested in?
You said dress how you dress.
Yeah.
Please.
When you have your belly out, you're wearing tight clothing,
belly out with
and you're
tight
showing
clothing.
cleavage.
With
Yes.
cleavage. Okay.
Do you not have your?
Yeah, belly out, tight clothes, wearing cleavage, got your legs showing all the way up. Damn. Whoa, I didn't even notice that till now. That's crazy. Yeah. And this one with the tight dress, you can bet you don't have to guess to see what her figure is. It's all in the open. When your clothes are that tight, ladies, and they look like they've been painted on, that takes away all the imagination.
Cleavage out?
These are attached to my body. So
Of course.
that I have.
Just because you have breasts attached to your body doesn't mean you have to put them out on display. Now, to each his own. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But
Exactly.
Of course. But you can help what you wear, though.
Exactly. So finish your question.
So my question is, do you think that when a man looks at you, he's thinking, this is somebody who I want to make my wife one day? Or is this just a girl who I could probably have fun with?
I never
Here's
put on
my
an
answer.
outfit and think about what men.
I have never gone to the club to meet a man. I go to dance with my friends. I don't want to find my husband at the club, just
When
as much
I-
as a man doesn't want to find his wife at the club.
So it's not to seek
Hmm.
validation at all from a man?
When I get dressed, I never think about what a man wants. I think about how I feel. The man's opinion is never
Oh, they're waiting
something.
for us. We have to go
It's
get
never something that's validating.
a man's opinion is never something that's validating ever. Okay, well, good luck. I mean, this is the level of delusion that these women are walking around armed with. A man's opinion is never worth validation, although everything that this woman is doing is for the attention and validation of men, whether she wants to admit it or not. Okay?
Opinion is never
Oh, they're waiting
something.
for us. We have to go
It's
get
never.
Oh, they're waiting for us. Must be some men waiting on you, huh? Somebody waiting on you that you got to get to. And you said they, so I assume it's not an Uber. I don't know.
Something that's validating ever.
Hmm.
Have a good night.
Amazing.
Old Spice total body. It fight.
That is just. That's what I'm talking about, though. These are everyday women right here. These aren't the Instagram models and your They, I mean, they might have OnlyFans, but these are
The man's opinion.
these are everyday bimbos right here. You could encounter a chick like this at your local get down spot.
Is never
Oh, they're waiting for
something.
us. We have to go
Is
get it.
never something that's validating ever.
Have a good night.
Amazing.
What do you look for in a man?
Paper.
Insane. This is what I'm talking about. What do you look for in a man? She It took them a few seconds to even get a thought to those brainless heads of theirs, right? I mean, there's no brain in there. But by the time the thought bounced off one end of their skull to the other, the only thing she could think of is paper. Okay?
For in a man.
Validating ever.
Have a good night. What do you look for in a man?
Paper.
You're kidding.
No.
At 24, why are you so interested in a man's money?
I mean, he has to be like, taking care of me. Of course.
So, being that you both live in LA, how much would you expect
She looks at least 27 to me, but hey, I think another thing that women are actually starting to age a little faster, probably due to the foods and things that they consume, especially mainly here in the United States.
him to make?
At least enough to take care of me.
So, dollar figure wise, what does that look like to you?
We're kind of pricey.
So, let's say I was your man and I was taking care of you. What would you do for me if I'm paying for everything?
Uh-oh. All right, so enough money. She needs enough a man with enough money to take care of her, and she's pricey. So let's just say that she gets that man. Let's see what that man would get in return.
So, let's say I was your man and I was taking care of you. What would you do for me if I'm paying for everything?
um, Sit at home, cook, clean. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
That's all I'd get in return.
What else do you want?
What else do you want? Ah, oh my god. See these women again. Cook, clean, and gok. Okay, that ain't the worst package. But what else? What else are we getting there? Because again, we can literally get that from a woman without even being committed to her and taking care of her. We can get a woman to come and cook and clean and get that gok without necessarily having to pay her bills and sponsor her. So you're gonna have to have more than this, ladies. This is what I'm talking about. You know that you want a man to have this paper and that paper and this paper and that paper, but you don't know what you're actually going to provide and bring to the table for him that he deems valuable.
Support in my business or helping me grow.
Of course. Number one cheerleader. Yeah.
What's the most a
Okay.
man should spend on a first date?
Well, I feel like there should be like a minimum, but
All right, this I think this is one here that I really got my blood going right here a bit, I think.
well, I feel like there should be like a minimum, but not a most.
Hold on.
Support in my business or helping me grow.
Of course. Number one cheerleader.
Uh-huh. Better
Yeah.
be that number one
What's the
cheerleader.
most a man should spend on a first date?
Well, I feel like there should be like a minimum, but not a most. Cause like, if you want to go, beyond, that's on you. But like a minimum, I feel like if I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna use all my products to come out with you, I need like a minimum of $200.
Okay, you bimbo. This is what I'm talking about. Sh Use her products? Don't use them damn products then. Come as you are. I mean, this is the stuff that I'm talking about right here. This butterface bimbo, okay? Look how shiny she is. This is the level of delusion Brain dead right here. You telling me that a man has to pay for you to get dressed and put on your products that hide who you actually are and how attractive you actually are? Those are the products you're gonna use the products to deceive this man to get him to believe that you're actually more beautiful than you are. The same products that you're gonna use to deceive this man and make you look more attractive than you actually are the products that he has to basically pay for to get a date with you of $200. Fellas, you should never spend $200 on a first date. In fact, maximum I would say would be $80, and that's high. All right, that's if you guys go out, get some food and maybe a drink or two, something like that, depending on where you're going. But you shouldn't be trying to reel a woman in with your wallet on the first date. Okay, yeah, set the tone, see what's going on. If she knows where you're working, that is obviously going to give off some indication of how you're doing financially. But you shouldn't be out here trying to splurge on women on the first date. Absolutely not. And it actually sets the tone for the rest of the relationship from that point forward. And they will expect that to continue. So don't put yourself in that situation, having these women expecting things like that.
Well, I feel like there should be like a minimum, but not a most. Cause like if you want to go, beyond, that's
A good date, first date, is a walk in the park for free. Meet somewhere, go on a walk, meet for like this other gentleman did with the coffee thing, and this bimbo was too good for Starbucks. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. First dates, keep it light.
on you. But like a minimum, I feel like if I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna use all my products to come out with you, I need like a minimum of $200. A minimum, and that's like being nice.
And what does a man get in return for that?
My present.
So she really needs like 250, $300 minimum. If we're being clear, she says that's being nice. $200 for a first date. So how much would it be for the second date? God damn.
Ready and I'm gonna use all my products to come out with you, I need like a minimum of $200. A minimum, and that's like being nice.
And what does a man get in return for that?
My presence.
What, aren't you having his presence within you already?
I had to know. I mean, I hear you, but no. No. I mean, like, I'm
How
here
is
to
it
get to
different?
know you. I'm here to get to know you. You invited me out.
But he has to drop $200
Yeah. Because that,
minimum.
yeah. Because you
Just
invited
because
me out.
you have to do your makeup.
Because I have to. Okay. So we're gonna do the math. My moisturizer is $400. My eye cream is $300. My
Wow.
serum is like another $300. My makeup, not included. So if I have to.
Her serum, her cream, all this crazy stuff. She's talking about her products and how expensive they are to put on to again make her appear more beautiful than she actually is, to deceive whoever she's on that first date with, to get them to believe that they're actually investing in a much prettier woman than they truly are. Okay? That this $200 is going towards a much prettier cause than it actually is. That's what these products he's talking about. Not even including makeup.
Spend, that's my money. I'm spending my money on these products. I'm going to
How about you just come as you are, bimbo?
use these products. I'm
What are
going
you
to show
using them
up
for, though?
for myself.
If you came as you are, then how much would the date be? How much would the minimum be then?
But I'm going to use these products and I'm going to show up because it's not like I'm going to show up in sweats.
The man doesn't owe you anything if you're just getting to know each other.
If you're inviting me out, you owe me a date.
How about you just come over and drink wine and let's watch Netflix?
I'm not your friend. I'm not. No,
You
that's
don't
not
have to
how.
put a label on it.
No. I mean, if you're inviting me out, I don't know you. I'm not coming over. You're taking me out. We're going to meet each other. We're going to get to know each other. And if I want to come over another time, that's different.
McDonald's at best.
If you take me to McDonald's, I'm leaving.
What's your age?
I don't eat McDonald's, but look, if she eats McDonald's, then she shouldn't be too good to go there. Period. What the hell? So if she would have said that and said, "Oh, I never eat McDonald's, so we'd have to go somewhere else," that's fine. But if you actually eat McDonald's, what's the problem? Bimbos, brain dead bimbos.
19.
How long you been with your boyfriend?
A year, almost 2 years.
You see going forever with him?
I hope so.
So if he gave you a guilt-free pass to have fun with anybody, would you take it?
No.
Why not?
Because I think a relationship is more than a guilt-free pass. Like even if he gave me one, I wouldn't just go out partying with my friends. My friends aren't like that either. They wouldn't let me.
I like her right here so far. I mean, this is so far. This is a a good interview right here.
Take it?
No.
Why not?
Because I think a relationship is more than a year, almost 2 years.
You see going forever with him?
I hope so.
So if he gave you a guilt-free pass to have fun with anybody, would you take it?
No.
Why not?
Because I think a relationship is more than a guilt-free pass. Like even if he gave me one, I wouldn't just go out partying with my friends. My friends aren't like that either. They wouldn't let me.
Do you
Good.
think he would take it if you gave him one?
The friends are very important there. Is what you need to realize. She doesn't. The type of women that she says she hangs out with wouldn't even let her behave and conduct herself in such a way that would bring shame to that group of friends. Okay, that's the type of friends that you want your woman to be involved with, spend time around, do her dealings with.
I hope not.
Realistically,
Realistically, I don't think so. But we live in Miami, and these girls are all, you know.
do you think he would take it if you gave him one?
I hope not.
Realistically,
Realistically, I don't think so. But we live in Miami, and these girls are all, you know.
you don't think you add up to it?
What?
You don't think you don't think you add up to the girls?
Oh no, no. I just mean the girls are like something I can't say on TikTok, cause you'll get reported.
I don't think so.
They're all sluts here. That's the whole thing.
Sluts isn't really a bad word though.
She said they're all sluts here in Miami.
Okay, yeah.
But in your mind, like, why do you think there are a lot of sluts in Miami?
Because there's a lot of girls trying to compete, and a lot of girls think that the only way to get a boyfriend is to like sell their body out.
Mm.
But that's prostitution.
Oh well, not like that either. Not prostitution, but like to dress a sort of way to get a guy's attention. Like it's on the inside.
I've been to Miami. There's definitely prostitution as well. They do that in all major cities, even the small ones. So
But
And you don't feel like you compete with other women to get your man?
not really. I mean, if he wants to go at another girl, go at it. Like that's your decision, not mine.
So why do you think your man chose you?
Because I was the only girl that made it hard for him.
Give me an example.
He was trying to get at me for a couple months, and then every other girl just gave it up to him super easily.
But when you guys finally got together, did you do it quick?
No,
How long did you make him wait?
about like 4 or 5 months.
So y'all
Whew.
went on dates
Yes,
consistently and you didn't smash for 5 months?
I did not.
that's interesting.
What's your age?
20.
This is this. All right, I could make a video about this chick just by herself. Now I remember why I made this video. I may have to come back and get her to double down on this one. Y'all let me know in the comments if she needs to comment devil in the red dress if you want me to double down on this one.
6 on February 22nd.
How long did you make him wait?
About like 4 or 5 months.
So y'all went on dates consistently and you didn't smash for 5 months?
I did not.
What's your age?
26 on February 22nd. So I'm 25 right now.
25.
Are you? Thanks for stating that. Are you single?
I am single
Why do you think that is?
because I want to be.
How long now?
I have a couple of boyfriends.
So she's mentally single. Again, hypergamy, right? She's hypergamous. She has multiple boyfriends, but she knows that she doesn't plan on committing to them. And so she's just basically going to get what she needs from them until she eventually finds herself lonely and no one will deal with her. But in her mind, she's going to deal with these guys until she finds the right guy.
You have a couple of boyfriends right now.
I hope they're not watching.
Despicable.
Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single.
She has 4 or 5 boyfriends. Come on.
You have a couple of boyfriends right now.
I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single. I am single.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, but what's it like dating
I guess I'm single. I am single. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Some of them, not all of them.
Wow. She's sleeping with some of them for sure. The ones that she's not sleeping with are her sugar daddies. The ones who or those don't think that all sugar daddies have to be older gentlemen. Again, I made a video on the predatory nature of these women. So she can possibly have one of those gentlemen that have been preyed upon, okay? Been preyed upon, and she's getting money off of them, feeding them little shit here and there, acting like she's really about it, give them a little attention, maybe flash a titty or something like that. But guess what? She's juggling men, and she's getting ran through.
Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor between whether you give it up or not?
Well, there's different guys for different situations.
She's on video. This she will never be able to be redeemed, fellas.
Some guys, I just want to go to. I forgot that I'm recording this.
Wow. No shame.
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to. I forgot that I'm recording this.
Some guys you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him.
The quote unquote one that she's fucking already said that not all, some of them, not all of them, but now she's gonna try to reduce it to the one. That's just the one that she likes the most, right? But again, she even said that she has no intentions of ever being in a relationship with this man. She's just getting nailed out and railed out, getting nailed and derailed by this man until she eventually finds herself completely gutted. But again, she thinks that she's just going to get passed around by the and go through this rotation of men until she finds the right guy who's going to put up with her. Good luck. Not really.
He doesn't have the job, the finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
Wow. So again, she's getting screwed by a man with nothing going for himself. Nothing going for himself. But she continues to be just because of what she says.
If one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm
Good.
fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him. He doesn't have the job, the finances, none of that.
So why
Doesn't have the job, the finances, none of that.
even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
Wow. Again, this is the type of mindset that you think that someone would want their wife to have, even if it was quote unquote in the past. Stop it. You can't change this type of mentality overnight. You can't.
When it comes to your wellness routine.
You can't change that type of mentality and way of thinking overnight.
What's your age?
I am 24.
How tall are you?
I'm telling you, this girl here, this is stay far, far, far away from these chicks. These chicks are getting thrashed and trashed, mashed and passed, smashed and dashed, okay? She's out here getting peeled and drilled, pounced and bounced, poked and yoked. All right. This is something you want to stay away from. All right. It's very high risk here. Very high risk here for multiple reasons. Disease, so on and so forth.
That.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
What's your age?
I am 24.
And how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
And in heels?
I'm in heels. Hell yeah. Why not?
But in heels, how tall are you?
6'4", probably. Six. Well, yeah, 6'4".
So, is dating easy as a tall girl?
No, it's incredible because you weed out all of the men that you don't even want to talk to in the first place.
How do you go about doing that?
You just walk into a bar and they're all below you and they immediately leave you alone. It's
Damn.
fabulous.
Sounds like a pretty lonely life to me.
No, it's great. It's been wonderful. No complaints.
So, do you end up approaching guys more, or?
No. I feel like you're when you're in
This chick here, she has a boyfriend, and I believe she says that that's the love of her life as well.
Together.
5 years.
What's your age?
33.
Are you single?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I broke up with my ex-boyfriend who wanted to marry me because there was a power struggle in our relationship, and I wanted him to dominate me because I don't want to be the leader, but I was the leader.
So, so why didn't you just submit to him?
Because I didn't feel safe with him. If he made me feel safe, I would have naturally submitted, and we'd be amazing.
So, what were some of the things that he did that made you feel like you were the one leading?
He couldn't make fast decisions, and I can make faster decisions.
Give me an example.
I mean, everything we did. He was gonna get his real estate license. He couldn't even pick the date for the test. Like, I'm sorry, I have two real estate licenses. I can pick dates for tests. Like,
And how long were you with him?
officially a year, but he had been in my life for multiple years.
And you don't see that as a red flag, you being 33, having a man want to propose to you that you've been with for so long, and then just cutting him off and going back into the world?
So this is the thing. He was on a reality TV show. I thought he was really hot. I assumed he was like a natural leader based on
Again, you see, and she saw someone on TV, connected that to the celebrity status, and again that celebrity worship. So she just put herself out there just because she seen a good looking guy on TV, reality TV, which is the fakest, most BS, corrupt, poisonous, toxic thing that's been released onto this society in last few generations. But that's what she found this guy, reality TV.
World?
So this is the thing. He was on a reality TV show. I thought he was really hot. I assumed he was like a natural leader based on the show he was on. So I slid into his DMs and he responded and he was like, "Come to Hawaii." So I did. So every
She flew to Hawaii to meet a stranger, and it just didn't end up going well. Who would have imagined that? What are the odds of that actually happening? Wow.
thing was great when you're just like going on vacations with someone, and I thought he was a leader based on the show I saw him on. But then as I started to get to know him, I realized like I can make better decisions. So my whole thing is do not get caught up on TV shows or social media and think someone's cool just because they're like
Oh, she learned her lesson, y'all. She learned her lesson. Listen, listen. She learned her lesson.
realize like
She confirmed what I just said.
I can make better decisions. So my whole thing is do not get caught up on TV shows or social media and think someone's cool just because they're like have a certain status because it's all fake. Caught up on TV shows or social media and think someone's cool just because they're like have a certain status. The whole thing is, do not get caught up on TV shows or social media and think someone's cool just because they're like have a certain status. The whole thing is, do not get caught up on TV shows or social media and think someone's cool just because they're like have a certain status. The whole thing is, do not get caught up on TV shows or social media and think someone's cool just because they're like have a certain status.
Bingo. Too bad you learned that a little late. Just a little late.
It's all fake.
All right, ladies. Do you consent to the recording and distribution of this on my socials?
Yes.
Here, take one step right there. No, you stay where you are. Let's get tight. Okay, here we go. So, what's your age?
26. 26.
Has dating gotten easier as you gotten older?
Yes. Depends.
Well, why do you feel that way?
I think because as you get older, you start to know what you want or what you're looking for. As opposed to when you're young, you kind of just date whoever.
You feel like you have
Really?
higher standards?
Yeah, I think it comes
Which
with
is
age.
actually complete. Listen to this. Listen to this. He said, "Do you think you have higher standards?" Listen to this, y'all. This is complete opposite of the way of the mentality that should be taken by women.
As opposed to when you're young, you kind of just date whoever.
You feel like you have higher standards?
Yeah, I think it comes with age.
Higher standards are not supposed to come with age, ladies. You need to drop those standards as you get older. When you're young, that's when you can afford to have the higher standards and not and you need to have the discipline to not just date whoever. Like she's just said, well, when you're younger, you just kind of date whoever. No. When you're younger, ladies, it's when you have the highest sexual marketplace value. So you need to be using that, okay, to your benefit and not just wasting it. Listen to this. It's such a backwards way of thinking. A product that's gotten older and more used up is now going to be having a higher price, so your standards go higher as your sexual marketplace value decreases. Just think about the level of idiocy behind this thinking.
Because as you get older, you start to know what you want. 26. 26.
Has dating gotten easier as you gotten older?
Yes. Depends.
Well, why do you feel that way?
I think because as you get older, you start to know what you want or what you're looking for. As opposed to when you're young, you kind of just date whoever.
You feel like you have higher standards?
Yeah, I think it comes with age.
And what does it depend on for you?
Well, I agree with everything that she said, but yeah, just in general, I feel like people are not ready for commitment and to put in the work, so it's harder to find like someone that's genuine.
And that's been your experience most of the time.
100%.
So the guys that you feel are never ready to commit to you, are these men that you already sleep with?
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm done.
The ones in the past,
What about them?
have you slept with them before?
Yeah.
Do you think that that played a part in why they didn't commit to you?
I don't know. I don't think that should play a part in it.
Well, why would a man give you the benefits of the relationship if he's already experienced everything that you have to offer?
Because he wants to be with me, genuinely.
That is true. But come on now, logically, probably.
But in the past, those men, what do you think that they wanted now that it's ended?
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, she lost her sense of hearing all of a sudden.
This is hard to keep up with.
But those men in the
Simple questions are hard for these women to keep up with. This is wildly ridiculous and common. She's literally getting asked a very simple question and she says it's hard to keep up with.
This is hard to keep up with.
but those men in the past, what do you think that they wanted, knowing that it's ended now?
Fun. Yeah. Like I
Fun, exactly. Because these girls dressed like this are for fun. Look at the way she's dressed. I mean, why would a guy want anything else from this other than a good time? Why would a guy look for anything else other than a good time in this? This is, I mean, look how revealing. These women are dressed like, I mean, l- they're performing at a nightclub of sorts. Seriously.
Like I said, no commitment, no work.
Does your boyfriend let you have guy friends?
I mean, we're in the same friend group. Like, these are all my friends, and they're all his friends too. So,
But you don't have any other guy friends outside of that.
not really. I used to, but we all drifted after high school.
Okay. How do you think you would feel if you met a new guy and he wanted to hang out with you as friends?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
But why not though?
I feel like it's disrespectful.
Because
I think that girls and guys can't just be friends.
Ooh.
That's my opinion.
okay, why do you feel that way?
Because guys are sexual people, like creatures, sexual creatures. So
Women are very sexual, especially if, today. If you look around at all the sexual sexualization that's being promoted, it's being promoted by women primarily. I mean, everywhere.
I feel like girls and guys can't just be friends.
A woman could.
When I get on the social media and I see all these sexual posts, most of the time they're from women. I showed y'all a sexual post on here not long ago where a woman was saying that she wanted to get slutted out on Facebook. There was a post. She made a post. It was the post is going around. Other women are posting it for themselves. Oh, I want to get slutted out. Women are telling us who they are.
Be sexual too.
Yes, but well, the women I've grown up with are more. They respect themselves, so they wouldn't just go up to a guy and like, let it out.
Right. And again, there's plenty of women out here like that, okay? There's plenty of conservative, traditional style women, all right? But they're not in these places where you're going and trying to find girls on social media and dating apps and clubs and bars and come on, bandos and all this nonsense.
Okay. So you would never hang out with a guy who you knew wanted more than just friends with you.
No,
How do you feel about him having girlfriends?
my friends can be his friends. I mean, and if there's like a girl introduced, I'll meet him. I'll meet her, and if I don't like her, then no.
And if I don't like her, then no. Hey, she's alright. But she did say that girls and guys can't be friends, but she'd still be okay with her boyfriend having a friend who's a girl as long as she liked her. Hey, you can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. Well, too mad, I would say. What y'all let me know what you think. I like this video a lot. That's why I had to break it down. Again, this chick here, she can get a full video just by herself, and y'all let me know. Devil in the red dress in the comments. Put devil in the red dress in the comments. If I get 10 of those, then I'll do a video breakdown just for her. But yeah, we got to get back to our natural habitat. We got to get back to it, fellas. Can't be out here dealing with these type of women on a serious level on a for with intentions of investing. We can't do it. We cannot invest in these type of women, fellas. All right, y'all do the work. A man's eye review, and on that note, we're through. Hey, and again, we're going live tonight, so make sure y'all tune into the live stream. Hit the subs. Definitely get the subs up. The subs been going up. Shout outs to all the new subscribers. Shout outs to all the new subscriptions. All the new members to the crew. The new members to the Man's Eye Review. All right. Hit the comments. Y'all let me know. And again, Man's Eye Review. On that note, we through.